Hello, my name is Brimko, and we're gonna play the fourth part of our career. We are heading into Baku. We came from Australia, and if you missed that, people, well, you can check it out in the playlist. Well, okay, let's see what the board is thinking of us. The board confidence is high. They are with the race performance delighted. That's good. Let's go back to the menu or the home page. We are on a new mount, so a lot of things gonna happen here. Let's see where we are on the development. Okay, still 31, 27, 21, 25 days away. And the rear wing will be completed before we go to Baku. You can see it here is in 25 days. Let's see what manufacturing, because we need to do some things here. I need to pay attention to that. Let's go to the inbox. Who won the future race in Australia? It was, let's see, Iwaza who won the race, and for the F3 it was Gabriel Mini won the race. In the Formula 2 it was Fassi who won the sprint race, and the main race was Iwaza. Okay, let's see here with the F3 drivers. Sebastian Montoya won the sprint race, and Gabriel Mini won the main race. Let's see who is on top with the drivers. Is still Iwasa. He's doing really well. Debo Sharon third. Let's see about the F3 drivers. This is Gabriel Mini. A monthly car development report. Let's see here. We are first in high speed. But yeah, we need to work on acceleration. Also on engine cooling. Yeah, some things we need to work on still. And driver development. Let's see what is improved. Or okay, for a con is smoothness improved. For gas is adaptability improved. It was already high. Well, this is how the training schedule will look for this point. We put a lot of gym training in, a little bit of car building, and then pit stop drills as well. We are now at 2.5. Well, let's see, we need to do a better job in those pit stops, because we are nowhere there. And it's all good for Baku. Okay, so let's confirm this. Okay, let's continue. Let's do 3 underfloors first, so we will have a spare in Baku. Okay, let's continue. Hospitality level 2. What's going on? Okay, we need to do a vote. If we will vote for this airflow focus change, it will engine cooling, front wing. This is interesting. Well, brake cooling we are good. Engine cooling we are not so good at the moment. So maybe I will go for the airflow. Okay. Continue. Let's install it on car 2. The recharge period is now open. Okay, that's good. But I don't think we need to do that right now. It's too early in the season. Good morning. Thank you to all teams for voting on the proposal resolution minor technical change. Okay. Airflow focus will change. So we voted for it. Ferrari against it. Okay, that's good. We need to think about that. If we do some research for next year, we're gonna put the new underfloor on car 1 and car 2. Let's see on table share. He's more someone who I want to put in that reserve for all. Take a look at it. Let's see where he is. I think if they stay in F2 for the moment, they also gain. If I'm wrong, just leave it in the comments, then I also know that, but I think I'm right, so I'm gonna leave him for now there, so he can raise there. Okay. And the scouting is also done on the sporting director from Ferrari. Okay, let's see, he's good, of course. Still 8 mounts remaining. Well, maybe we need to try to get them at some point. Okay, let's continue. Oh, stop. Okay, we'll stop. The rear wing is done. I was too quick there. I need to do some more scouting, of course. Okay, let's see overall. Let's see, only have 2 drivers. Yeah, the Rubra is already 24. Saint Maloney. Oh yeah, that's scouting. Well, Iwasa is doing great at the moment. But okay. He's 21. I will go for Jack doing scouting. Let's see where we... Yeah, we have to do that away. Well, I'm gonna scout him as well. A race engineer from Aston Martin. The rear wing was done. Yeah. Definitely go to car parts, and we are always in the wrong place. Let's see, side pods. I need 2 side pods. One more. Rush 5D. Okay, not. Let's do at least 1 side pod. No, we need to do some rear wings. Let's go for 4 rear wings on normal. Continue to the weekend. Side pods is done. And man. Well, we're gonna cancel this. Okay. Cancel it. Because it's the new one. So here you can see people on the right side. If I hover over the side pod, this is the second side pod that we make. This is the third one. This is the new one. It will be -1 top speed, -1 acceleration, -1 in low speed cornering, but in engine cooling we will +5. So okay, so we need to do some compromising here. Yeah, go for fourth. Well, we only have one rear wing here. The new rear wing, I have to say. Let's see here. So I'm gonna install it on Gasly's car, on Connor's car, sorry. Okay, let's set some targets here. One driver. Okay, we can do finishing position. Two drivers. I go for two drivers in the top 10. And this I go with this. Let's see. We are soft, medium, hard. It's 25 degrees, 30 degrees on Saturday, and on Sunday 26. And yes, people, I missed something. It is a sprint race weekend. I was forgetting about that. Well, let's see. That's the first time that I will play a sprint weekend, so we will only have one practice, and then we will have a qualification on the Friday. On the Saturday we will have a second practice, and then on the Saturday we will have a sprint race, and on Sunday the main race. And like I said, this top speed crucial and low speed crucial. The strategy is like one stopping. Let's see. Okay, we are swapping everything. The AI is doing still on the same engine. Okay, let's see. Well, people, I was thinking about a lot of things except that it was a sprint race weekend. So I'm sorry for that I didn't mention that in the beginning, but yeah, it is a sprint race weekend and I'm excited about that one because I didn't do that before. So it's something new for me. And yeah, let's see what we can do. We have some upgrades on the car with a con. Gasly's car is also now fully upgraded, except the rear wing. But we only have one rear wing for a con. So I hope he can stay out of trouble. And also for Gasly, that he stay out of trouble. Well, people, let's go to Baku. Let's play that sprint race weekend and let's see where we can finish. And let's bring some good points home. Let's go.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. Well, it's not every weekend that Formula One arrives at a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but arrive here we have. Drivers will race around the historic streets of Baku, which includes the race calendar's tightest corner, beneath a medieval fortress wall. Drivers will be battling it out on the streets of the Baku city circuit, a real contradiction of a track. From the long main straight, where the less drag the better, to the tight turns where downforce is a necessity. Teams are going to have to work hard to get that balance right.
This time, teams have two races to contend with, as a sprint race will decide the starting order for the weekend's Grand Prix.
Let's get on with the weekend.
Well, here you can see it. We only have one practice before qualification. The qualification will give us the start ordering grid for the sprint race, and where we will finish in the sprint will give us the starting order for the race on Sunday. I'm gonna do the practice and I see you back for qualification, people. This is our starting confidence for the sprint race or for a qualification. For a qualification, I have to say.
It's time to determine starting positions for the sprint race, here in qualifying.
In this session, drivers will be fighting for grid positions in the weekend sprint race. Only the fastest 10 will make it to Q3, where they're in with a chance of taking pole.
Now, there's been a bit of talk lately about Oscar Piastri. Karun, how's he been doing?
The main thing on my mind was their speed in practice. They just weren't that fast. But was that down to the driver, the car, the team experimenting? We don't know, and we'll just have to see how they fare in qualifying.
So stay with us, folks. It's sure to be a good one.
Oh, let's go out. So we have time to do 2 runs here. Here we go. Gasly is faster in the second sector than Ocon. Nice.
Let's follow the delta. Let's cool down a box, please.
Wow,
Copy.
that's close from Gasly hoor. Red flag, red flag. Okay, down. Also good. Well, that complete Q1 with that red flag. And yeah, we are through. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Didn't saw it. Let's go out. Okay, Connor's busy on his lap. Gasly also. And we are good on traffic. Okay, let's see about the time. It's the same time almost, I think. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's go back to the pits and put new fresh soft on.
Delta.
Okay, let's go out. I'm not gonna wait till the end. With a red flag or so, then we are screwed. With a con we are through, but not with Gasly, so there is a con. Gasly also good. Oh man, that's Russell, I think. But I think it is good there, no problem. Whoa, that was strange from Russell. What was he doing? He was weaving. That was strange. Come on, let's see the first sector. There's a green first sector for Con and a green first sector for Gasly. That is good. Max is pushing very hard. Let's see at a second sector. Also a green sector for Ocon. Come on, Gasly. Yes, also for Gasly. Come on.
P7. Let's finish this lap and then we'll box,
Gasly
please.
only
Finish
10
this lap and then
place.
box.
Ooh,
Copy.
that's gonna be close. Norris to one green sector. De Vries, but I don't think they're gonna reach that. Let's speed it up a little bit. Ooh, where are we? Here is Magnussen. It's important. Nope. Yes, good. We are through. Yeah, this lap from Gasly was not that good. Okay, let's start Q3. Let's see about the time. Gasly this time better, closer with the con. Let's put it on sectors. Perez has already begun on his last lap. Okay, we are almost with the first sector. Let's see here. Green sector for a con. Ah, yellow for Gasly. Come on, Gasly, man. Pick up pace. Con green sector, second sector. Yeah, Gasly is not gonna improve his time. Let's see it with a con.
That was a checker flag.
Improve his lap, another place. Gasly didn't. Sainz is a purple mid sector. Or second sector, mid sector. Sainz to second place. Let's see what Hamilton does. Yeah, he goes by on us and also on Russell. And it just a con. Just Stroll. What is he gonna do? Ah, he won one place again.
P8.
But I think it's again 2 cars in the top 10 for qualification. It's again good. And it's getting closer with Mercedes, I find. So we are still around them, but it's good. Well, let's start the sprint race here. Let's go to the sprint race. Let's see what we can do. But then I'm gonna do first a second practice, and then I will see you back for the sprint race. Let's go. Well, this is after the second practice. We gain some track knowledge, some car knowledge, and we are now at 79 with Ocon on his setup and with Gasly on 80. Well, the drivers gain a little bit of confidence, which is good. All people and done, we are ready to start the sprint race. Let's do it.
This This weekend, it's something a little bit different, as the Grand Prix grid is decided by more racing in today's eagerly anticipated sprint. Of course, this is the first sprint of the season, adding an extra challenge for the drivers and their teams. But as ever, in Formula One, an extra challenge is an extra opportunity.
Of course, when it comes to a sprint, it's not just about setting the grid for the Grand Prix. The drivers will be fighting hard to gain valuable championship points.
So let's see then how the teams tackle today's sprint, here in Baku.
And then we are ready for the first sprint race of the season. Let's go, people, let's do it.
Our sprint today sees the drivers take on 17 laps of the Baku city circuit.
Expect to see plenty making the most of Baku's long, wide main straight. That's going to be their best chance to overtake and secure a strong result.
This is it, a dash to the finish line. Now's the time for the sprint, here in Baku. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Everyone on the soft tire, I think. See, yes. Come on, Ocon, let's go, Gasly. Okay, nice from Gasly. Hamilton and Russell, they are fighting. Let's see. Come on, Ocon, show them what you can do.
And DRS enabled. Currently, you're P8. Russell's the car ahead. Gasly the car behind. Overtake available. Yeah.
Well, it's still the same. It's gonna be difficult here because fight with Mercedes. Everyone is pushing as hard as possible. So yeah, we are fighting with Stroll here. I think he's gonna gain a place.
Just focus on those temps. Copy. Anything is possible here.
Yeah, we are still fighting with Stroll. It's still going on for laps after lap. Now he's by, I think.
I can't do anything, guys.
Okay, we are back on Stroll. They're still fighting, man. They're going at it. Lap after lap. They're back by on Stroll.
No lift and coast required from our side at the moment.
Copy that.
Okay, the last lap. Let's see if we can win that place back from Stroll.
Which lap are we?
Okay, last lap.
Come on.
Science is out.
What?
There might be debris.
Let's see. Oh, with Paris. Nothing really happened.
As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch. Max Verstappen over the finish line to win the sprint.
He won again. Well, we fought back to Stroll. We took 8th position with
That's the
Ocon
checker flag.
and 10th place with Gasly.
Well done.
Good job, guys.
And it's a points finish in today's sprint for Esteban Ocon.
There will definitely be some lessons to learn for them, but this was solid work.
Well, this is the result from the sprint race. That is Max who won the sprint race for Sainz and Perez. Yeah, there was nothing really happened in the sprint race except the incident with Sainz and Perez. Yeah, in this season we didn't have any safety cars or no big incidents, so yeah, let's see if this continue or not. Well, we finished in 8th and in 10th. What is good? Esteban took 1 point. Gasly didn't score any points. Okay. Well, fighting with the Mercedes here, it's gonna be difficult, man. Maybe on the long run we can do something, but here in the sprint race, there's nothing that we could do against them.
The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Baku has been the scene for some major on-track battles, like Vettel and Hamilton fighting for the lead back in 2017. Will we see more drama this year, I wonder?
Going into this race, what do you make of Pierre Gasly's chances and his mindset at the moment?
They've been performing well and doing exactly what the team is asking of them. They've just got to keep doing what they're doing.
But for now, though, let's get ready for all the action of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Well, let's see, people, what for strategy we're gonna do with a con. I think we will go medium to hard. And with Gasly, we're gonna do the same. Just let's see when come do so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I go for a one-stopper here again and put the hards on for the end. Well, in the sprint race we had nothing against Mercedes. We were a little bit nowhere against them. So let's see what we can do in the race, man. And yeah, who knows what's gonna happen. Maybe we're gonna get a safety car. Maybe, because this season is a little bit boring on that part. But okay, let's see what we can do here in Baku. Let's go to the race, people. Let's do it.
Final checks are being carried out on the grid, and it won't be long until we get underway. Nick de Vries certainly has the potential to show his worth here.
They sit in 17th, and let's be honest, no one wants to be at the back of the pack. But can they impress us here?
Here we go. It's time to go racing. Here we go with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. I think a lot of people on the soft. Starter Signs is on the soft, Alonso on the soft, Russell, Stroll on the soft. We lost possession with Gasly and Ocon. No good start here. Let's see what we can do over the long run here. It's a waiting game for us, I think. Come on. And there is Magnussen back. We are having a hard time on this track. Good defending from Gasly there.
Let's keep pushing.
Gasly, he getting crazy. Okay, let's deal with Magnussen now and let's try to take him and get away from him. Be up there, that's good. Come on, almost out of the DRS. If he is out of DRS, then I think we are fine. That's good. Now let's get closer to Russell here. He's on the soft tire. We need to stay in contact with Russell, Stroll, maybe Hamilton. Hamilton, no, he's on the same time here as us, but try to stay in contact with him. But let's focus on Stroll and Russell for now. Well, let's see about the lap time. We are still fighting against Russell with a com, but Russell is saving his tires. See here. Nice to see. He's a little bit bigger here. Believe it or not, but that is Kevin Magnussen back, man. He has pushed for a few laps now. Yep.
Settle back in the rhythm. Lift off, lift off.
I'm gonna leave it for now. It's no point to fighting so hard at the moment. I was cooling off the tires, and that's why Magnussen came back. Aston Martin is going really hard on their tires at the moment. And again, we took Magnussen. Well, still not completely.
More opportunities.
Yeah. Every corner. Come on. Jesus, I don't know where this place. Magnussen is back by. They switch position every lap a few times.
It's possible here.
Alonso's in the pits. Pit issue for Alonso. Good to see. Gasly buyback on Magnussen. Jesus, man. Let's deploy everything here. We're still fighting, man, with Magnussen. Hamilton is in the box, Stroll is in the box. And a pit issue for Hamilton as well. It was a long stop, I find, from Hamilton, or not. Ah, maybe he was waiting to get by Stroll. That Stroll came by. That can also. Come on, guys, they keep fighting with Hamilton. Maybe it would help us. Who knows? Oh, yeah, man. Hamilton is by on us.
So frustrating.
I know, mate.
Let's keep pushing.
There is Stroll. Okay, he's in a fresher component. He's on the fresher medium tires.
That's not possible.
Gasly is
I think it's possible here.
maybe we can go to the soft tire at the end. Maybe. Gonna try, I think. Gonna switch the strategy here. Leclerc is in the box. He's going to soft. Alpine is in the box as well. Double stop for Ferrari. Gasly is fighting with Alonso, but he's also on the fresher medium component. Maybe something is gonna happen at the end of the race, and then yeah, maybe we have some fresher tires than the rest. Let's see. We need to try something now because we are nowhere. Here is Hamilton on a con.
Let's push, come on.
Okay.
Alonso overtook Gasly. Verstappen is in as well now. He's going for the medium.
Okay, mate, so head down.
Sainz is right on the front. Yeah, it's normal, of course. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen later in this race. There is Mr. Alonso. Aston Martin, the asphalt are back. Fine. Hamilton, Leclerc, they are a bit faster here in the understand now. Alonso's behind us. Let's speed things up here. Russell is in the booth. He's going to the medium. Gasly will fight with him for a couple of laps maybe. We are really low on tires now. Okay, virtual safety car.
Nice and steady through there, please.
You're right though.
He's out of the car, so yes, he's okay.
PSC.
Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Okay, maybe this is a chance where we're waiting
feel
for.
The frustration from the team watching on the monitors.
Okay, here we go. Gonna box this lap. Now let's hope that still is VRC.
We'll be boxing this lap.
Yeah, happy to box.
Yeah, copy.
Come on. 2.7, good. Mistake. .5, even better. Come on. VRC ending.
And VSC ending.
Okay.
Okay, so no lift and coast required from our side at the moment.
Yeah, good.
Let's go.
DOS enabled this lap.
Alright, let's push.
Copy.
Well, we are still a long way off, of course, but okay, we didn't lose too much time under the virtual safety car with pit stop, so maybe something happened in the end, who knows. Let's see, man. I hope it will. Man. That is Magnussen back, man. I can believe this, man. What is going on, man? All the tires are still coming up to the temp, so yeah, maybe that's why Magnussen can follow so good. He's also on the soft, but he's on the older soft. Unbelievable. Yeah, maybe last lap of Ocon of the race, I have to say, from Ocon. Nice.
Let's use the energy.
Take every time.
Round number 10 in the box ring. Yeah, now Magnussen will have DRS, of course. Well, at least he's out of the DRS, Magnussen now. I hope it's good enough now, and we are closing on Russell here. Well, people, we are closing gap with Russell, and Russell is closing the gap with Alonso. So there is Russell, and there is Alonso. Okay, let's see. If I'm in DRS range, then I'm gonna cool the tires up just a little bit. So maybe we can catch Alonso, but gonna be difficult. Let's see. Fast lap by Russell. I was gonna to say he's picking up the pace now. Can't follow him. Nice to see that the AI is doing that on hard mode, man. He's now attacking Alonso. Or he is gonna to attack Alonso. Yeah, almost like 2 seconds faster than us now. Yeah, it's an easy pass, I think, for Russell here. He's so much faster. Still Alonso, still fighting, man. I hope that they held up each other. Okay, now the Russell is by on Alonso. Very good lap from Ocon here. Come on, we're closing the gap, man. They are still fighting. Alonso and Russell. Alonso's back by on Russell. Let's close the gap, man. Come on. Almost in DRS. Come on, Ocon. I don't have too much DRS at the moment, so I use it to close the gap, so yeah. See, yeah, I think we have DRS now. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's one thing.
Let's go.
Copy.
Can we do lift and coast?
Yeah, copy that.
Come on, I need to hope that Russell drives away from Alonso, so Alonso can use DRS. Come on.
More lift and coast, please, each zone.
Copy now.
Maybe this is a chance. Alonso's out of DRS.
6 laps to go.
Ah, now is he back in DRS, of course.
Bit of lift and coast where you can.
Copy.
No more lift and coast required.
Yeah,
Copy now.
we need to try to stay in the DRS, man. We are falling out of it now. It's gonna be close. God damn it, man.
Which lap are we?
5 laps remaining.
Well, Alonso overtook Russell back. It's going crazy, man, here. And you think you are with it, and then suddenly the AI pick up the pace, man, so fast.
Okay, mate, good job. No more lift and coast required.
Copy.
Okay, so now lift and coast is required for temperature.
Okay, we are back with Alonso. Russell's back by also. I need to save a little bit of fuel here, otherwise we are in trouble. Maybe we can use the extra fuel what we save now to attack Alonso or Stroll or Russell, I need to say.
4 laps remaining.
Come on. Come on, I can throw it there, throw it in there, man. Do something crazy, man. Are we gonna close the gap? This time, Alonso will not get the ass back from Russell. He's almost 2 seconds away, Russell.
Three laps to go.
Okay, let's try. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Maybe too soon, I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, what I'm doing, I need to
Overtaking is available.
Yeah, copy.
let it on. If Alonso's out of DRS, he's not gonna come back. Thank you. Thank you, Norris. Hold up, Stroll, Alonso. I hope he did that. Just a little bit, I think. But I'm out of ERS, man. That is Alonso back, man.
How many laps to go?
2 laps to go. Okay, we need left and coast, please.
Copy that.
It's gonna be so close. Alonso's falling back a little bit here. He's out of the DRS, man. Pushing. I'm pushing as hard as we can.
Left and coast is required for temperature.
Yeah.
My tires are
Let's look after these tyres.
Copy.
at 30%. Well, it's a risk that we need to take.
Last lap. Slightly bigger lift and coast in all areas, please.
Copy that.
A little bit of fuel saving here. That use the DRS, man. Doesn't matter. Alonso's still fighting, man, to get back into their ass.
Keep your pace up.
Copy.
Come on, come on.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Congratulations to Max. Alonso's into their ass, people. He's coming for us. Oh my god. Yeah, we fought hard for this.
Checkered flag. So that puts us P8. Well done.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I think the car was pretty quick, to be fair.
That was a checkered flag. There's a P10. What to analyse there?
Just keep pushing. Very, very good job all weekend.
Yeah, well done, Gasly. Well done. Oh yeah, people with Huckle, man, that was hard. I was trying to managing everything, but in the end it pays off. 8 plays good, and 10 plays with Gasly also good. Let's keep fighting. We scored in every race now points, what is good.
What a race that was. And there, of course, we see Lance strolling in.
Yeah, and in the end, it was a finish in P6, which will bring in a few points.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
4 superb wins to their name now this year, and it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan. So after that race, Karun, how do you think the mood will be among the Alpine team?
They did okay today, I'd say. I mean, we're talking about such a competitive field, and all things considered, the drivers did all right.
Well, everybody, that's all from us here in Baku.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.
Well, this is the result. It's Max won again. Leclerc in second and Perez in third. We finished in 8 and 10. Wow. Not so bad. I find not so bad. We beat Alonso, but it's good. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the Driver Championship. It's Max who is still in the lead. He won 4 races out of 4 people, and he won the sprint race as well, so you can see it on the right side there. Here you can see it. So yeah, I think he's gonna win every race, to be honest. Let's go to the constructors. Well, it's Red Bull on top, of course, then Ferrari, Aston Martin in 3rd place, Mercedes in 4th place, and we are in 5th place still. No, yeah, the gap is growing with Mercedes, but okay. We did finally a better pit stop, man. Finally we did a good pit stop with Gasly. We still need to work on it, but it's better. It's already better. Okay, I'm glad with that one. So Sainz was the fastest. Let's see But team is on top still. It's Clarence still who is on top. We jump up to 8. We still have a long way to go. Okay, we gain like 4.4 mil. Let's go back to the menu. Well, and the design of the front wing is completed, but it's good. Nice to see that. And in the next part, we will get some hours back so we can build back things. Well, at the beginning of the race, we were a little bit nowhere. It was a strange man. I was thinking, yeah, we're gonna go home with a 9th place and a 10th place, or maybe outside of the points. But yeah, then I saw that we could go to the soft, and I was trying to go as long as possible, and that helped us in the end, of course, there. And it was a very good fight with Alonso and Russell. With Ocon was fighting with Alonso and Russell, but what was good, of course, and a little bit of excitement there in the end. And then the first virtual safety car in the career mode. Well, that helped also because we lost not so much time under the pit stop than under a green flag pit stop, of course. Let's see what we can do in the United States. In Miami is already in 4 days, people. So I don't know if we have some more upgrades on the car for the next part. But let's find out there. Well, we're gonna round it up here, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment behind. Put some thumb up. And you can always put the notification bell on if you want to know when I load up videos. Well, and a big thanks for the people who watch my videos. It's really nice to see that. And yeah, let's go for the next part, for part 5 already. I will see you in Miami next time. Take care of yourself, take care of family. See you. Bye bye.